Hey there, and welcome to the Dave Does channel. And today I'm going to be checking out a song by the band Gacharic, I think it is, Gacharic Spin, and the song is Halfway to the Beyond. This is a band I have checked out 2 years ago, I would say, and was actually really impressed, if I remember. It's the name of the band makes me kind of go, they were really interesting, they were a bit wacky, had a really interesting mix of styles. But I haven't really gone back to them, as you can probably guess by the fact that I couldn't remember much more about them. But I do remember that they were one of the few bands that I come across where I could kind of go, oh, yeah, I could definitely check out more. Like I did with Maximum the Hormone would be a good example of that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. I am going to pause. So I'm just going to say that straight away, get it out of the way. Okay, so this is Gacharic Spin and Halfway to the Beyond. Let's do it. I'm sorry, I had to stop straight away there. That's just so interesting with the piano. Piano taking on like kind of in crazy. It's almost like it's taking a lead riff. It's like a lead line, and now we've got another lead line coming from the lead guitar solo going in there. It's kind of nuts. Okay. Okay, so this just reminded me a lot of Bandmate, but in a softer style, so not quite as mental rock-wise, but it's almost like progressive rock, jazz, some sort of weird combination there, and pop in there, and it's quite good. It's quite fun, and of the two, I'd actually say I prefer this to the Bandmate songs in some cases, because of the fact that it's not kind of going over to the harder rock edge. It's kind of staying within its category, and maybe because of that, the tones are a lot cleaner. It's more interesting to hear the individual parts, and with the fact of the piano part. So yeah, I actually quite enjoyed this. Enjoyed this band so far. It's listening to the mix of this song is you can hear all the relevant elements of like the clean pianos, but you can also hear that distorted guitar tone. But it's been buried down in the mix, and a lot of bands have pushed that guitar forward. So it's really interesting that how they've pushed what would be the traditional elements of a rock song down and brought the jazz and the progressive elements of like soft rock forward. And I quite like it because it is different. But as I said, the vibe is very Bandmate, or that style of music. I'm using Bandmate as an example for a genre of the kind of maybe the Japanese rock music scene, which has got this very pop style it's so unique. Japanese rock, I'm going to say rock as a generalization, okay? I'm just going to say Japanese rock is very different to rock in any other country. It's got almost its own climate and this bubble that it kind of lives within, and it's just great to go in there and explore it because it is so unique. I love it. Let's keep going. I should say that I'm not actually sure if they are Japanese. I apologise straight away if I've got the nationalities wrong at all. So I'm thinking bandmade in that element and bands I've covered. This is ignorance on my behalf, so I'm just going to say that. Okay, we got 3 people singing in this band, so they've got some variety, they've got some range. I quite like this. This is good. I've said that I quite like it quite a lot here. It doesn't mean I really like it. I just quite like it. You really can't hear that solo. That solo's got to be comfort. This is what I was saying about that balance of the production. It's just incorrect in the mix. The other thing here, look at this picture. Well, you would have seen it. Obviously, it's off the screen for you guys now. I was going to say, when you're doing an infinity cove, a white room infinity cove, you're not meant to be able to see the walls or the floor corners or the ceiling or where it goes. And they have in this case, which is a bit odd. Because then you don't get the concept or the vibe of an infinity cove. Okay, Gacharic spin. Where do we go with that one? So it's halfway to the beyond. I'm going to say, so I do prefer this band to Bandmade. For a couple of reasons. I actually like the fact that, based on this song. But there's a couple of reasons over what I've heard of Bandmade and what I've heard here is that I really like the clean tone and the adding of the piano. I like the 3 different vocalists as they've all got great voices. I actually prefer the voices or the vocal delivery of this band. Nothing wrong with Bandmade, but I just think they've got great voices and it all balances out really nicely. It's an interesting balance in the production, not quite what I would have done, but I think maybe it's intentional. They buried that guitar down a little bit lower and they've tried to be different that way. Great look, really interesting. So initially when I first saw this, I was like, oh, is this where Hanabi got some ideas? Because I know Hanabi came out later, because Hanabi's a bit more crazier, but that kind of nice pastel colours, they're not all dark and they're in black, and But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the song. I have no idea what she's singing about, but it was a really fun track, and it was just upbeat. It was poppy, and I actually like that pop element of it. And it's well, and again, I'm going to say about Bandmate, I do like Bandmate for their technical ability, but I don't always like all their songs. I don't connect with them. This one, I actually really enjoyed the track, and I'm going to go listen to it after I finish this video. So I'm going to listen to it again because it was fun, it was upbeat, it was just very interesting. So yeah, Gacharic Spin and Halfway to the Beyond. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm always interested about other people's opinions on bands, comparisons, etc. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in another video sometime very soon. Take care.